Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a brand new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So we are back with trending Funko Pop news. We have 8 Funko Pops to talk about today, some really cool ones. As always though, if you guys want to participate in these videos and you guys have noticed a Funko Pop maybe either going up or down in value, let me know in the comments below and maybe it'll be featured in the next part. But I do want to say a big thank you to everybody who did send over some suggestions this time around. Now before we get started, we have our question of the day as always, and that is, what is a Funko Pop in your collection that just looks really cool, has a lot of detail, or that you just really like? And I'm gonna go with Marco the Phoenix here from One Piece. This has just always been a crazy looking Funko Pop. I almost dropped it. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and kick things off with Pop video games, and we do have FNAF here. So check this out, we do have the Twisted Chica here, estimated value around $70. You can see basically in the last month or so, it's had a huge jump. And recent sales are reflecting this, as low as $45 almost, all the way up to $65. And on the right there, you can see current listings around the same place. So if you own this one, it's definitely jumped up a lot. Now, FNAF in general, just super popular, especially with us getting more and more teasers lately for the second movie. I'm not saying that's a direct influence to this one specifically, because I don't even think we're going to see twisted characters in that second part, but it does have some sort of influence on this. We should also see a couple more start to rise up. We've gotten some first looks at some of the animatronics recently, I think in the last day or two, from some official accounts, which are really cool. I think it was like Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Mangle, and a couple others. So you can search on Twitter if you guys want to go look for those if you haven't seen them yet, but they do look really cool. So we're most likely going to see a big spike in the FNAF Funko Pops again very soon here. Next up here, we have a couple Pop NFTs, and the first one here is Harry Potter here. So this one's a huge Pop. At $1,000 there, you can see this was our Grail redeemable in that Harry Potter set. Now, weirdly enough with this one's been selling around $650 to $700. Those are some of the more recent sales. Though current listings are well over $1,000 for the majority, pretty much almost every single one is near $1,000. Now, I think the reason that this one jumped up to $1,000 was I saw over on Pop Price Guide that there was a recorded $1,200 sale, though I couldn't find it on the eBay sold unless I maybe just missed it by accident. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe that sale didn't fully go through, or there was some kind of refund, so it's not showing anymore. But I believe due to that huge Pop Price Guide jump from $700 to $1,000, it made everybody else update their listings to over $1,000. So this one's just that much more expensive now. And what's pretty interesting about this one is that out of the 999 Pops that were available for this one during the NFT redemption, based off someone's listing, they said almost 800 were redeemed. So I think it's safe to say this is probably the most expensive Harry Potter Pop to date right now. Now our next Pop NFT is the Painted Lady from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Definitely one of the cooler ones in the Avatar set. So you can see estimated value around $300 there. You can see the huge jump from the $240, $250 range to $300. So about a $50 price increase. And then recent sales, the lowest one I saw was $220, and then the highest one I saw was $340, and then current listings are over $300. So I will say she is about at minimum a $300 Pop right now. Most likely just due to the fact that these NFT releases, after everything's said and done, are usually pretty limited. So with these NFT releases, it's always going to be a supply and demand issue because the supply is not going to meet the demand. Moving on to our Marvel selections, we do have a Deadpool from Deadpool Wolverine. So check this out. Deadpool definitely stole the show in the movie, so that's why it's kind of spiking right here. And this one's mostly around the $25 to like $40 range, basically double or triple current retail here. The problem with this one is that the movie was so successful that Funko did not have enough stock. And I don't know if they anticipated that or not, to be honest, but yeah, it's pretty much selling out everywhere. And places do have it on pre-order still, but that's for the second wave, expected for a couple months here. So for now, you're gonna see this one stay a little bit higher until those new restocks do come in. So if you're willing to wait and you don't want to spend, double or triple, you can pre-order on Entertainment Earth currently for the second wave, and I'll have a link down below in the description. Now, our other Marvel release is Infamous Iron Man here. So check this out. We do have the Previews Glow-in-the-Dark Comic Fest exclusive Iron Man. So funny enough, this estimated value isn't actually what it's going for. You can see it jump from the $15, $20 range that it sat at for almost a year, all the way up to $60 on Pop Price Guide, but recent sales have more so been around the $75 to $100 range, and same goes for listings. I would say this is probably around a $100 Pop minimum right now, and this is all due to the RDJ announcement as Dr. Doom. and a lot of people thought this is going to be his look in the movie, or this is the specific comic line that they're going to portray in the movie. So that's why everybody jumped on this pop, and they're jumping on a couple other Doctor Doom pops too. So basically, I would say all the Doctor Doom pops are kind of trending right now, and people are buying them up left and right to store for when the movie releases so they can sell later. But I will say this one has probably seen the most significant growth and been the one that everybody's after the most. Now, it's definitely chilled out though, because people were paying like $300 for it a couple weeks ago. Now, I will say though, it's definitely chilled out because I saw people paying like $200 to $300 for this piece now, and now you can get it around $100 once the hype has chilled out. Now, it's kind of hard to say where this pop's going to land in value long term, especially since Funko's going to make pops from the movie, so it could tank this one eventually. But there are plenty of Doctor Doom options if you don't own one just yet, so you can definitely look out there for some deals if you can't afford this one. Though I am kind of curious, how do you guys feel about this pop spiking up like that? How do you feel about the RDJ announcement as Doctor Doom? Do you think it should have been someone else, or are you excited about the movie? Next up, we have a couple anime selections. First, from Bleach, we do have the Getsuga Tensho Ichigo here. So this one's only been showing up with the overseas sticker, and it's been selling like crazy around the $50 mark mostly, and then you can see current listings $55 all the way up to almost $100. So depending the seller, this one's selling much higher or lower. You can probably find some prices around the $40 to $50 range though. And a few shops have been actually selling it for around $30 to $45 too, I believe. Now, it's not really hard to tell why this one's trending much higher than your normal retail pop. It's due to the fact that it's unreleased technically, and we don't have an official retailer for it here in the United States. So basically what happened with this one is it showed up at Frankenson's first, and then people started buying it out. That's how we got first looks at it. And then places like Chalice and a couple other stores started selling it in their store, and that's how all this stock flooded out. So with that being said, we're just gonna have to be a little patient right now until Funko figures out the exclusivity and where it's gonna drop. Once I know, I will let you guys know ASAP. So in my opinion, I think it's best everybody just wait instead of paying $50 to $60 on eBay right now. Now, our other anime selection today is Licked here from Black Clover. So this was a recent Chalice drop here in the last like 2 months or so. And this is with the pre-release sticker from them. It's trending around $50 to $60 is what I've seen sales for. So funny enough with this one is that it wasn't a crazy hot seller with Chalice, or at least that's what it kind of appeared like. I didn't see a lot of people saying that they wanted to buy this one, even though it's a great looking exclusive. So why that's important is because Chalice only puts the pre-release stickers on the pop if you pre-order it. After that, you don't see it anymore. Even if you ordered it right now on their website, which it is available if you do want to grab it, you would just get the regular sticker, not that pre-release, basically making this pre-release stickered one worth much more. So that's all it is really with this one. It's just that extra sticker. Now, our final pop to talk about today is A-Train here from the boys. So estimated value around $30 almost, but you can see some recent sales as low as $30, weirdly enough. But there was a recent one on August 10th at $100. And then the only listings I could find were around that $100 mark too. So this one's getting very, very scarce. Now, there's two reasons why this one jumped up in value. One, because of season 4 of The Boys. People went crazy, people really enjoyed it. A lot of people also really hated it, but it gave it a lot of press. Now, the other thing that made this pop kind of jump off is his movie coming this fall, which is Training A-Train there. I'm personally very excited to see this one in theaters. I think it's going to be awesome. Now, another thing I think is kind of contributing to this pop is the fact that we're expected to see another character get the, and there are a lot of fan theories that it's going to be A-Train next that happens to. So I think that's also making this one a little more popular. Anyways, though, let me know if you own A-Train in your collection. Well, guys, those are all of our selections for this week. I do hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit that like button down below. And of course, let me know if you guys own any of the pops that we did talk about today. That's everything from me, though. Thank you so much for watching. I do want to say a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to be following me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.